And bringing our troops home is just one of the major issues President Obama is trying to tackle. He's also faced record unemployment numbers and trying to boost the sluggish economy. Today, 10 on Your Side's Tom Shad was one of 9 news anchors from across the country invited for a sit-down interview with the president. Tom is live on the White House lawn tonight. And Tom, gotta admit I'm a little jealous because you also got a behind-the-scenes tour of the White House. Do tell.
We did. We did. We had a chance to go inside. We're here on the South Lawn. Being right here itself is rare because they don't ever open this up except for special state events, 4th of July, the Easter egg roll. The president lands here in Marine One, so reporters generally are not allowed back here on the South Lawn except for this particular event. They're calling it Live at the White House. It is to sell the president's $447 billion jobs plan, but they also took us inside for a little tour. Let's start with the state dining room. This is on the ground floor, and it is a very impressive room, of course. That's where many of the state dinners are held, one of the oldest rooms in the White House. The White House goes back to 1800. As a matter of fact, on this date, November 1st, 1800, the second president of the United States, John Adams, moved in here, so it's a very special anniversary here as well. We also went into the Red Room, Nancy Reagan's favorite room. Theodore Roosevelt had brandy and cigars here, and then the Blue Room, where they have the White House Christmas tree overlooking the South Lawn. It is all very stately and quite presidential inside. And the major reason, though, why these reporters are here today, why these anchors are here today, the president is trying to sell his jobs plan, and I had a chance to talk with him earlier.
But keep in mind that the Jobs Act also includes tax cuts for small businesses. It gives incentives for small businesses to hire veterans or to hire new employees or to give employees raises. It gives all middle-class families a continuing payroll tax cut, which means more money in people's pockets.
But that same $447 billion plan was stalled in Congress earlier this year. Republicans did not like the millionaire surtax that it proposed because they said that would curtail economic growth. Of course, the president disagrees with that. He is selling his plan this week, and he says that Hampton Roads will stand to gain tens of thousands of jobs, mostly in public sector workforces, because of that jobs plan. Now, coming up at 6 o'clock, I have more with my interview with the President of the United States, including that special signing ceremony of Fort Monroe, where Wavy News 10 had an exclusive look inside the Oval Office. Back to you.
Wow, Tom, can't wait to see that. Now, it would seem like you've won the lottery with all this behind-the-scenes stuff you got to see today, but actually, Wavy TV in particular was chosen by the White House for this interview. Can you kind of elaborate on that for us?
Yeah, all the 9 TV stations, Stephanie, came from different states throughout the union, different geographical areas. And keep in mind, President Obama's approval ratings right now in Virginia, just over 40%. They do need outreach to voters at this point. They're trying to do whatever they can to get their message out and to get more people to come over to their side for this jobs bill. Again, the president having very sluggish unemployment numbers, 9.1%. Growth is very sluggish. And in Hampton Roads, we have a 7% unemployment rate, which is high for our area. So he selected these states, and Virginia is a swing state, 13 electoral votes for Election Day. All of it adds up to one very important message for voters and for people coming over to his side. Back to you.
He wants that Virginia vote. All right, Tom, thanks. We'll look for you again at 6.